Hi, I'm going to walk you through the steps of doing different probability problems on GraphLock. So the first thing, if you ever find yourself using GraphLock and you're not sure where a specific button or feature is, or you're not sure how to type it in to get your answer, we do have a search functionality that will help you with both those things. If you click on the magnifying glass in the upper right corner, notice it'll bring up all the different features we have on GraphLock. And not only does it give you a small definition of it, it also gives you the syntax of how to type it in to get your answer. So say, for example, I want to search for permutation. Well, notice it gives me the definition of it, but it also shows me how to type it in. So you'll hit your NPR button, and then in this case, it's 5, 3, and you close out that parenthesis. So then say I'm not sure where the factorial button is. Well, notice I type this in, and what it says is to click the factorial button first, and then whatever you're taking the factorial of. So in this case, this is 5 factorial. Now the nice part is notice if I click on this factorial, it automatically puts it into my entry bar for me. So if I find the factorial of 3, there we get our answer is 6. So when using the probability features, I would actually recommend to turn it into landscape mode. And the reason for that is because the probability features, the factorial, the combination, and permutation are all located under the scientific tab. And so you don't have to go back and forth and you have the numbers right here with you. You can just turn it right into landscape. So let's say we want to find the factorial, let's say 2 factorial times 4 factorial. So I'm going to go factorial of 2 times the factorial of 4. And there we get our answer. Now, let's say that I want to find the factorial of 2 times the factorial of 4 divided by the factorial of 3. So we would go, I would close out our parentheses here, and I would go the factorial of 2 times the factorial of 4. Close out those parentheses, so there's our numerator, and then we're going to divide that by the factorial of 3. And there we get our answer. So now let's look at, well, what if we want to do permutations? Remember, that's where order matters. Say I want to find the permutation of 2 out of 10. So I would go NPR permutation 10, 2, close our parentheses, and there we get our answer. If we want to find a combination, I would hit NCR, and let's say we want to look at how many groups of 3 out of 15. We would go 15, 3, and there we'd get our answer. So you can do those using our vertical mode as well. If you notice, the probability are all right there in that second row, the factorial, combination, and permutation. And like I said, you would just then hit factorial of, let's say, 5, enter, and there's our answer. So that's how you can do some probability on GraphLock.